sleepy now?
Not really, because I didn't have a chance to get off my smoke yet. So.
That sucks. That's alright. I dropped all the logs that I had on my little trailer at the wrong fucking place anyway. It's alright. It's alright. I got a winch. I'll grab the
You had a
fuckers with the
winch?
winch and drag them. Well, I had a winch.
Well, I thought she was out in the other room.
That's my wife. That's not the winch.
Yeah.
Although I've called her one before. Between here and there, we won't go into that too much.
Huh, that's strange.
What?
According to this, you're not live yet.
According to what
You're not
I'm
even
seeing,
online on this.
according to what I'm seeing, I am.
Let me refresh the page. Oh, there it is.
What's the button hook this fucking thing? Object too heavy. What the hell's the button again?
Oh yeah, leave me alone. I'm already on here.
Joe, what the hell's the button to hook the rope to these things?
What?
What the hell is the button to hook the cable up to the tree? R?
No, you gotta use your mouse button. You gotta turn it on, all that good
Oh,
stuff,
that's what I probably didn't do.
and you gotta leave the tractor running.
Ah ha ha! That's right. Hold on. Every time I get out of the tractor shuts off. That's why it's not working. Engine start off. What? Oh, B. It is B. Was that it? I think that's it. Now where the hell these things go? All the way around the other side must be.
He doesn't realize that one log is not actually following back. It's actually staying to his left.
Oh, really? You're gonna pull this shit on me?
Winch it in.
No, it disconnected.
Yeah, because one got into the trigger.
Where did my daughter go?
Should always winch the furthest one out in so that they're all even.
Hey, whatever.
At least he picked the right chainsaw.
Huh?
At least he picked the right chainsaw. Still.
Yeah. Well, it's a saw, right?
Well, still or McCulloch are actually pretty decent.
What's my daughter doing?
For the three who are watching, this is the lazy man's way of moving lumber, by the way.
Hey, I'm only doing this to find out how this shit works, if it works properly.
Well, there is an easier way though.
Yeah, I know.
If you had to use the dev mod, you could have actually stood
Yeah,
by the log place and just spawn in the logs you wanted right then and there.
talk about lazy way of doing it.
Hey, it's for testing purposes only. This so
So they appear over here, I guess.
arthritis is acting up my fingers again.
Wait a minute. This thing only has an output of wood chips? What the hell one has the frickin'... Alright, now I'm seriously confused. This one is for barrels. That's for pallets. Um,
So which one are you trying to do?
I need to make wood planks for the pallets. This one is only showing an output of wood chips. This one is for... Yeah. You drop boards here.
So you need to get the sawmill mod.
So this is the pallet. Yeah, but it should have been included. Let me go down here. It shows a sawmill on the map. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So let me go see if he's actually included it on the map. It's somewhere down this way. That's the sawmill. Oh, fucking autosave.
Yeah, first thing I do is turn off that crap.
Okay, this is the sawmill. All I see is an information icon.
It's probably a sell point for lumber. That's all that is.
I think so. So he didn't include a sawmill in this pack.
Unless the sawmill is not underneath the global company tab. Unless it's got a weird icon to it as well.
Whatever this thing is. Selling station.
Yeah, it's a sell point. That's all that is. I guess it's a sell point for all the crap.
Alright, that's diesel. Cow. Bales, 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 bales. Apple orchard, barrel mill, boxes, composter, storage for your pallets must be, fertilizer, grate, grass dryer, herbicide, happy hippie. I should have copyrighted that name, then he couldn't have used it. No, it's not here.
So have you double checked the pallet one and the carton one? Make sure it's not included as a product of one of them two.
I will in a second. There's the cold storage he added. Let me turn around and go back over there, and I'll put everything on the ground. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Still waiting for you to get hit by a train.
I got that mod for trains, so they're all turned off.
Mm-hmm.
All right, which one is this that I just put down?
That was for the barrels.
All right, drop boards. Drop boards. That one is for what? Oh, that is the coal. That takes coal and makes nails and everything. That's the BP. That's the happy hippie. That one is the one that makes pallets and it requires boards, which I also need nails apparently. Jesus. Don't need very many products.
It's interesting to need nails and boards to make the pallets, but to me, that's um, a step that can't be used on all maps. That's the problem.
Drop nails,
'Cause
drop coal.
but in order to get the nails, you got to get metal. In order to get the metal, you got to get the iron ore. In order to get iron, you got to dig it. It's like
It's a 20-step program to make one product.
right, which I would eliminate that one step out of it. I would, you know,
Okay, you
it's a
want to make
fucking it's a
pallets, you
fucking
make
waste of time.
pallets.
Exactly. You drop off the trees, you make your pallets. I mean, you don't need. I mean, I've made pallets before. I got paid to make pallets.
You want to know where this building came from? This whole setup is from Robillard Flats. With the exception of the extra stuff that he added, the rest of it's all from Robillard Flats. Alright, this is just a water storage. Big warehouse. I'm afraid to even look to see what he wants for greenhouses. Cannon bottle mill. A stone mine.
Yeah, it takes you take the stone from the mine and you crush it. I think. I guess not. Oh, you know what it is now? You take the gravel and stuff from the mine, and then I guess you put it through that with probably water or whatnot, and you get the stone, and then you put the stone to get crushed in whatever else. The guy who put these factories together had way too much freaking time on their hands. Because, like you said, he made it way too difficult.
I give props to the guy for doing this, you know?
Yeah,
But
because he made
it's
it so you can only use it on one fucking map. Because the first thing I redo everything, well, a majority of what's in there for, especially for pallets and stuff, and re-release it as I said to be able to use on any map.
is that something that you're interested in doing then before we redo Robillard Flats?
Well, I'm definitely going to be for us. I'm definitely going to be removing the nail function option from that friggin' pallets because that's stupid. I mean, not every map is going to have all the material you need. I mean, you need iron ore to make metal to make nails, and then nails to make pallets. It's like not every map is going to have iron ore on it, right?
Very true.
I mean, yes, technically you can have sand and gravel on every map because there is a sand and gravel texture in the game anyway.
Let's see what else. I'm going to load up all the ones that he's got here. I mean, like I said, props to this guy. He did an awful lot of work.
Yeah, but I know, but I mean, some of it has to be redone.
That's the lumberyard. That's what's already over there. This thing only seems to produce wood chips. Another liquid storage. Slurry silo, liquid storage.
Well, there is, see, like I said, there is, the sawmill was out prior to this, so unless he's using that for his sawmill.
I mean, I absolutely give this guy props for all the work that he's put into this. Dry storage. I don't need dry storage. Liquid storage. BP. I already have. The dairy barn produces, milk, cheese, whatever. Composter, which I'm going to assume we're going to need for the other freaking thing.
You're going to need a composter for the greenhouses and stuff, guaranteed.
All right, this is one that I did not put out already. I ain't got room. He made a lot of factories.
Rotate it. Rotate it and you fit it in there. Did you forget how to rotate mods now?
No, I'm trying to find a room to put it before I rotate it.
There was plenty of room if you rotated it 90 degrees back at the other end of the parking lot. That's the reason I said when I seen it there, you had plenty of room down there to put it.
All right, escape. I already brought the barrel mill out, I think, or did I not? I don't know. Oh, come on.
Yeah, you got the barrel mill already down.
Yeah, I do. You're right. I'm not going to do any more of these, so. Yeah, because the rest of them are just what we've already had here. I mean, he's got another diesel production. That's his diesel production there. It's different than this diesel production. Okay, let's go look around here and see if we have anything that makes boards. Otherwise, I got to go get that one where the hell ever I put it. Boards.
Get out and walk, lazy ass.
What's this one? This is the barrels.
It's hard to really concentrate on when your camera's going back and forth so fast as that in the cab of the tractor.
So we need fuel, boards, rings for the
Not
barrels,
like
which
he's
come
listening
from
anyway.
steel. Yeah, I'm hearing you.
So that's another thing. The ring thing for that got to go.
Veggie oil.
Yeah, you make veggie oil from veggies.
Oh, well, yeah, I know, but I didn't know where that come from.
Oh, the veggie plant.
Yeah, that's for potatoes.
Now that can be changed to any crop we want to. So we can make them to fit whatever crops are on the map. So
Pie plates, tin cans, bottles, jars. Takes boxes, fuel,
and all you do with that stuff is bring it up to sell it.
sand. Okay. This one is metal, so I'm going to assume that makes your rings and your nails. Fuck is this one? One of the other greenhouses must be.
Yep.
Nope, that one makes seeds. All right, that's a greenhouse or orchard. This is a greenhouse.
I don't like the metallic look on the
Oh no,
on the silos.
that would be fucking gone. If
Because
I was to
that
use
will
this,
especially on multiplayer, that will kill multiplayer right off the bat.
that would be gone. What is this building?
Oh look, they took part of the refinery.
Boxes. Load milk. Okay, this is where you get your veggie oil and milk apparently out of sugar, flour, and veggie oil, or whatever. I don't know. But if you're loading the milk, that means you're picking it up. Soybeans, you drop corn, sunflower, or peanut there. Grain, sugar cane or sugar beet. What's over here? Loading area. All right, these are the three loading areas. Those are your pallets. All right, so we know where we get the oil now. This is the shit pit, must be. Liquid manure. All right,
Jump in and find out.
you load manure there. I don't know if I can I? Nope,
There's,
won't let me in.
a set of steps there, isn't it?
It won't let me in. So straw and liquid manure make manure. Okay. Silage, coal makes liquid fertilizer.
Okay, how in the hell does coal and the other stuff make liquid fertilizer? Because it's just not so coal doesn't go in liquid
Okay,
fertilizer.
coal is the fuel that runs the plant. You drop manure
What
here,
are they in ancient
water.
times or what?
Yeah, apparently. They don't
It's
know what it.
like how many plants still run on coal?
I don't know.
None.
Most of them are off electricity now, but you know. That's a greenhouse. I don't care about fucking greenhouse. What's this one? Oh, that's an orchard. And what's this one over here? Oh, this is a composter. Coal, of course, to run it.
See, that can be changed.
Yeah, it can be removed.
Actually, you can run it off of wood.
See, yeah, you can do that too.
Change it from coal to wood.
Wood or fuel.
Well, exactly. Yes, either one, right? That's an easy change for any of them to take fuel. Instead of taking coal, we can eliminate coal directly from all of them. Same with making the fertilizer. I mean, for just put it as fuel. I mean, to run the plants. Some of them buildings gotta be changed. I hate look at some of them buildings.
Well, we can always turn this on. I mean,
And it's like that no, that little red tractor.
oh, this stupid one here, yeah.
It's like something from Fallout 4.
No, this is worse than Fallout 4.
Mm.
It's
But
making
they're coal again. Fuel. Change it to fuel.
beer.
Huh?
God, I haven't seen in silos in some fucking time.
You know, it's all old.
13.
I know.
Actually, probably prior to 13 too. Those are great because you could actually see your crops in each silo. Change the type of the can't be Samuel Adams.
No, on my map, Vermont had its own beer.
Yeah, well, mine would be Budweiser. Because technically, that's originally what that plant was actually a bud plant.
This. Yeah. Okay.
The hell? What's with the texture on that thing?
Oh, but this is where you load stones out of a silo. Must have
Stone
one
dust,
hell of.
maybe.
Must be. Yeah, I was gonna say, or it's got one hell of a fucking piping system. All right. Input diesel. Outputs gravel, salt, sand, or coal, or stone.
No, hang on. No, that can't be right. Because the gravel, salt, sand, ore, and coal you get up in the pit. The stone you get from gravel. You got to
Uh,
turn gravel into stone, and then you put all of these in here. It says that it's probably like a storage for it. Because that's what I mean. Defeats the purpose of having the pit with all the materials. It said if otherwise, right?
well, it's saying those are the outputs. You can see it lit right up on the screen right there.
Yeah, outputs. You notice how there's no inputs.
Input is diesel. It's just below my thing. Here's the input.
So so basically, this here defeats the purpose of having all the rest of the materials in the map.
Yep. Want to find out? Well, all the input
Why the
is
hell not?
diesel.
Because I mean, if so, then we can eliminate having all the other shit in the map anyway. We still need to have them in under the tip anywhere lines. So if you want to tip them anywhere afterwards,
I can't cross this bridge
well,
on this trailer, so
why not?
it won't let me.
Have you started your vehicle yet?
It won't let me go across that bridge with that trailer.
Have you tried?
Yeah. Why do you think it was cocked sideways on the bridge?
Did you see there was a collision there?
I couldn't see a collision.
Did you press F5?
Oh, I did. I did.
Maybe the support leg's hooked up on the top.
Something hooked. I need a tanker. Nope, not slurry tanker. Probably under animals. Now I need a gas station. Where is there a gas station on this map? Oh, come on.
Should have put Joe's any buy anything silo.
That's right. It's down here.
Oh god, I hate the auto freaking save. I have always turn that shit off.
I thought there was one here, though. I think there is right there. There we go.
Is it actually filling?
Yep. It's a little
Because
slow.
we can't see the numbers anymore. So
I know it's behind my HUD. Sorry.
we went from 3 watts to 2 watts.
Joe probably ran away.
I wasn't watching anyway. My phone's charging.
Lure XX, little badge, electrical longboard, commander route, angel of flight. That's the users. Moderators is HTC and whatever, and me, and the broadcaster.
Why don't you say moderators are me and you?
That's what I just said.
HTC NBN is me.
Like I said, me and you. That's exactly what I said.
We'll see if that fills it up faster.
Oh, but Joe Sala would have filled it instantly.
I may yet drop that one too. Oh, it's a diesel storage tank. Motherfucker.
I was waiting for that.
That's this multi-lagger thingy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't forget, if you didn't add the stuff to it, it's not gonna.
Hey, that's not the one I got. The one I got is just a single tower.
What is it?
Yeah, the multi-logger one I have is just a single tower.
What the fuck is that under?
No, it's called multi-call.
Multi-cough. Multi.
That's what you're looking for.
It's under silo.
You gotta add all that other extra stuff into it.
Well, right now he's just getting it for fuel.
Yep, that's all I want right now is fuel. The fuck is the trigger? Oh.
On the side with the pipe.
I see. I didn't turn it, so it's not facing the right way. Now, where the fuck was this thing? Somewhere over here.
I gotta see. I gotta remember which map had the. I don't know. Was Rickyville had the tanker on the train at work?
I haven't checked to see if this has a tanker on it.
No, it's basically using the grain the grain thing, and then open up the top, and you can see the liquid into it. Because I want to, if it is, I'm going to bring that thing over to our map.
Oh, so it doesn't have an actual tanker.
No, 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 it doesn't have an actual tank. That gives me an idea, though. I'm gonna need to make a tanker for the train.
I had one on Valle Pricio.
Yeah,
I have a
but remember,
tanker on that
but
train.
I have to use the connections and the trucks from the other thing because I have to separate everything and do like I did with my locomotive.
All right. Well, I've got fuel in here. Let's go see if it's starting to make anything.
Well, hey, you can pass it at a time. Monster truck.
Fuck the monster truck.
I want to see if you can actually get around the hill up there without flipping it.
Well, this thing must take a while, huh?
Yeah. Come on.
Up what hill? The stupid looking thing that he's got here. Which is absolutely pointless to a farming game. But what hill?
See what you can climb.
Not very much, because the fucking thing don't want to stay on its wheels.
Oh, that didn't take long.
Fucking roll back over, you piece of shit.
He almost had it. Nope, he's done. God, I thought he'd last a little longer than that. Oh, oh, oh. You should stick to what you do best, which is not showing off.
There, that's a good place for it. I really am not much for pointless shit like that. Alright, well, it's obvious I can't make pallets because I can't make fucking boards right now.
Is that thing making anything yet?
No.
And you haven't got it on fast forward or anything?
Well, it's only on 5. Shit. Now it's on 120.
An hour later.
Ain't made anything yet. Zero percentile. And there are no other inputs on this thing. I thought maybe that's what this was in the back. Well, this pile is filled back here. There was nothing in this before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's done something. Um, board's not showing anything, but it's showing stuff in the back. So let's go grab a trailer. This one ain't got much in it. I do believe I dropped something else that requires coal, so I can drop that in there. Actually, no, that thing's supposed to make coal too, right?
Think so. Half your building, I think half the buildings you place down require coal,
Yep.
which are only going to be changed to fuel or diesel.
I didn't look to see what that building was supposed to do.
The long one's is storage. It's a
Oh,
warehouse.
selected silo is empty. This thing isn't making shit. Let me get back in here. I don't have to get. I'm just wondering if I have to get in something to make it work. You know, like a silage production thing.
Mm-hmm. And a tip box didn't show up when you were under that silo either. Because I'm just wondering if it's basically a storage for those materials and the fuel is needed to be able to pump it in and out. That's the only other option I can see. Either that or it takes like a month to do anything.
Nope, I'm just getting a fill here. Of course, it has to get dark. All I'm getting is start filling.
Hmm. Load stones.
Mm-hmm. But there you go. They're all empty.
So which one? That's the stone mine, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Stone mine, XML. Unloading trigger diesel, the fruit node. Registering trigger. Loading trigger. Register input products. Fill type diesel. Purchase, use, sell, point, price, diesel. Input methods, unload trigger diesel. Mover, move panel, translation, digital display. Okay, let's see. Output, OP stone, 500,000 liters. Output methods, loading trigger, display. And that's the same with all the other types. Production lines, auto line, start, false. Auto line start false. Output per hour. Supposed to output 4,000 per hour.
You ain't output anything.
Global company placeable or key connection line. Inputs diesel percentage 10.
There,
Outputs stone percentage 85.
Winston, it's full of errors.
What?
It's full of errors.
Uh, operating parts. There should be an operating audio. Beacon light. Particle system smoke i3D. Coal output 4,000 per hour. Input diesel 10%.
Tell you right now why it's not working. It's full of errors.
Uh huh.
Unknown fill type rings found in input product.
Will you repeat that one again?
I'm reading down through different ones. The barrel mill has unknown input product for rings. The miner's mill, unknown. Why is the miner's mill? Okay, that's the miner's mill. Where is the other
It's
one?
a stone mill,
This thing
stone
is
mine.
full of errors. Utterly full of errors. Lumberyard, invalid fill type lumber given. Miner's mill, invalid fill type flour, veggie oil. That's wow.
John,
Now, why are all his things giving errors? Instead of me trying to read this shit off, where is Facebook?
I'm,
What?
I'm just wondering. Some of the errors would be from the actual product, but
There you go.
I'm just, yeah, hang on. I'm just wondering. I'm wondering since he's put out all these factories, if he's put out a newer version of the actual map with stuff changed on it for the like fill types and that. He may have released another version of the map because this version of the map I have was when I got weeks ago when it first got released. So I've had this map for a while. Let me see.
Well, remember I downloaded stuff earlier?
Yeah, but the map you got was the one I sent you, and that was the date on my Rickyville is July 30th.
Let me open this file up and see what we've got here.
That's almost a month and a half. That's like the seasons mod too that came with this was the 27th of July.
Because all I know is this is the one that I was just given a link to. QRS.
Okay, so I got to get rid of these them files. So it's better to copy what I need over to this folder and create a new test folder. I need that. I'm not running seasons on it anyway. I'm gonna load it up and see what and just buy each item on my side, and I
Well,
want to see.
he didn't send me the map. He sent me this mod pack for it. Okay, so what's the
Let's just send.
versions? F.
What was the name of that mod I used?
What am I looking for here?
Farm forward. HUD toggle.
So these are all from 815.
22. Multi-cuff. Wait, farm forward, HUD toggle. Where's my collision one? Oh, there it is. Rapid easy diff controls.
Each product must be manually turned on.
Um,
How?
how?
How do we turn these on?
Beats the hell out of me, my son.
All right,
Let me back,
stone mine.
let me hang on. Let me look back at this XML here. I want to see something.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually look in the i3D to see if there's a trigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a player trigger.
Where?
Player trigger, no. Player trigger. Player trigger. I'm looking at the i3D mapping. Player trigger is node 2, which I have no fucking idea where that's at. Give me a quick sec. I'll let you know exactly where it's at.
The player trigger
Stone.
surrounds the entire thing.
Okay, so that means you should see a thing to turn it on when you're next to it then.
Like the R button. Hit the R key.
Let me load it back up. I closed the game out so I can go look at the stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Connection to be.
Well, I got it all. I got all the files in its own folder. None of my other mods with it, except for the dev control mod and the cheat and the money mod, right?
Hmm.
And his multi cough mod. You better call it a multi mod. We gotta rename that. The buy ice that shit. The buy all silo.
The ball
That's the
silo.
that's the English. That's the English.
The balls silo.
The
Mhm.
buy all silo.
Yeah, ball silo.
You're an ass. You know that.
Hit R, Jim.
No, I hit R. Didn't show up.
Huh.
It says disabled, 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 disabled. It even has gold. I didn't see gold
Yeah, but
listed here.
it's not the stone crusher you're loading. It's the stone mill or the
Oh,
stone mine. But it's got a way to enable them. Does it say enabling them?
not miners mill. Oh, stone mine. Stone
Yeah, you
crusher.
had. You could if you could buy that stuff. I don't know how much it costs you to
Stone
buy it.
mine. Open overview.
Auto start not available.
There, they're all started. Okay, that's stupid. Have to go in and do that. All right, now they're producing.
So the miners and the crushers and stuff actually got to be turned on, but the other ones don't. Or does he have every one of them have to be turned on?
I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, the beacon light has to go.
Yeah, I mean every factory has those all over the place. Yeah.
I mean, you don't need that on a freaking factory. That's stupid.
The only time you need one of those is if something blows up. Yeah, see, now I've got product. So, for all intents and purposes, I don't need to add all these other things to Roblar Flats. All the mining stuff.
Technically not. I
Just use
mean,
this.
yeah. But you got to remember, you still got to add the stuff to it. You still got to have the tip anywhere and the fill planes for it. If not, it's going to show up white planes everywhere.
Hmm.
So whatever you add in, like the coal or fuel or whatever like that, if you're using sand or gravel, you still have to add it to the map. It's not technically like adding in anything else
Mm-hmm.
because you only put it in as a tip anywhere and a fill plane. That's it. There's no other. There's not. It's not like adding a crop, right? It's only adding
Mm-hmm.
a fill type, which is completely different.
Hmm.
I mean, you wouldn't have to dump it anywhere. I mean, you wouldn't have to have it set out in the middle of the field anywhere. But
No problem I have is now we need a lumber mill that makes fucking board pallets out of this kit that he's got
well,
here.
I mean, Papa sent us one. The summer sawmill.
I don't remember where the fuck it is. I gotta go look for it. Because without that, all this stuff is pointless to me without pallets. These have all got to be edited anyway because they take too many products to make one. It's like the happy hippie. What's the happy hippie take? The whole point of it being happy hippie is because it takes fucking marijuana,
Mm.
milk, fuel,
Okay,
pallets,
yes, I can understand the fuel.
tobacco, hemp, hops, barley.
No, no, see, no, you don't need hops when you're doing that.
Well, you see, he's making hemp ale, hemp oil, hemp milk, hemp ale, and cigars. Those are his products.
It shouldn't call it happy hippie because he's stone me silly.
Something. Look at that. He did a fine job making sure that looked good. That's my original logo. It's still on the back door right where I wanted it.
Can you go back around there for a sec? Where the cubby hole is at? It would have been faster the other way. You're almost all the way around anyway.
The back or the front of the building?
Yeah, I thought that looked familiar.
What?
Yeah, that building you used for that actually came from FS13,
I
by
know it
the
did.
way.
I know it did.
And it was on the what was that map we converted for Buddy? No, he also did an Australian version of it too. OGF USA. That's where I originally seen that building too. It was actually the vehicle shop for OGF USA,
All the buildings, it looks like, have the beacon.
which is stupid. I can understand having the beacon load up when it's full, not when you're running it. Okay, that's stupid. Having stuff you can walk through. Should be static, not walk through. I know it cuts down on some of the static stuff, but it's it's a bit ridiculous, right?
Mm.
Problem is, I mean, I'm not going to have a factory where you actually got to go into a menu to turn the damn thing on. So I can redo the mining one, right?
Mm.
I mean, I can redo that. That's not an issue. But like I said, if they can only use it on a map that has the say coal or what we're going to have into it, right?
Mm-hmm. See, to make fuel, you need silage, coal, corn, which I understand, and millet, which I don't understand. That should have been like
You know how we
canola.
made food back in the other maps?
Canola.
Canola.
I can understand the corn. Millet, I don't understand. Silage, I don't understand.
Had, biofuel, and we had what was the other product? We had liquid manure, I think it was.
Yeah, but I don't think you use silage to make biofuel. You use liquid manure and whatnot.
No, no, no. So saying when we made biofuel, you use canola, and you got liquid manure and biofuel as the two products,
What is that
Yep.
red light? That's
right?
the taillights of a car or
And
something?
manure.
What was that, Joe?
And you got regular manure out of it.
Yeah, and regular manure too. Yeah.
But you could change it. You could change it to manure and make it whatever you wanted.
Well, exactly.
Those are taillights? Or is that something else I see go across the map?
If that way Ari had his set up, he had his set up where it produced like pig food or something like that.
Well, exactly. That's a good idea too. Because I mean, I could still use those other buildings I had because they look better. Because my Missouri map had a lot of production on it. I mean, I had like 7 greenhouses that I brought over from 15, which took me ages to get them working and to get the sprayers working and the crops to show up inside net. Because it cycled the sprays inside, but it said it took a while to, and it ran by the old factory script.
And you really wouldn't need liquid manure. You could change it to liquid fertilizer.
Well, exactly. We'd use more liquid fertilizer than we would liquid manure. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm gonna change every one of these.
They do need some work.
But we're gonna use the other sawmill, the one that has the crates,
Pallets.
the board pallets, and the what's the other pallet in that? It's
I don't remember.
the board strips or something like that, or whatever it's called. We can add that into the pack. So all I'll do is I'll do up a new folder, and I'll put that one in, and then I'll start bringing these out one at a time and edit each one for to whatever we want in them. And I'm going to change. I'm going to keep the stone one, but I'm going to put it so that it runs without having to turn it on.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't want to have to get in and turn anything on to run it. It's got to be automatic. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. When I
All right, for anybody that was watching, I am going to end the stream now. And I'm going to go sit back in my recliner because this chair is killing me. I'm just not doing very well right now. So I'll catch y'all later. So y'all have a good night and just take a minute if you haven't already today and remember those that were lost 18 years ago on this day. Thank you. Goodbye.